Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 22nd, 2021, and I really want to ask you all the question, what if I told you that Riot blockchain can fall another 20%? Would you want to hear about that? Would you want someone to tell you about that, to give you all a heads up as to why that could occur? Well, you came to the right place, because I'm going to tell you about that today on this video for Riot blockchain. You guys can already see we did a price prediction not too long ago, back there on April the 14th, to which we were expecting the market to drop in price anyway, and that is precisely what it has done. Now we need to see whether or not can the drop continue to go down another 20%. So before I break all of that down, if today's your first time ever viewing our content and y'all appreciate our videos, hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. We're not here to play around with you. We're simply here to see where the market is going to go. So either we can scave away from losing money, or we can get in a position and win in the market. So if you want to become part of our team, be a part of our community, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and continue to come back here to this channel so that you can always be in the know. All right, so now let's talk about this real quick. You guys can see already today the market in Riot blockchain dropped another 11.5%. Lets us know that the market is still giving us some weakness. All right, so if anything, from our video right here in Riot blockchain on April the 14th or the 15th, we could got what, 19.4% out the market right there. It took less than 3 days for the market actually even hit that particular price level anyway. So that happened relatively quick, and it kind of gives you an indication as to how weak the market really is in Riot blockchain. So that was a great call. You know, this is how you're able to win into the market, is that you need to anticipate where the market is going to go right before it gets there. And you might be wondering, well, who controls the market? Who moves these prices around every day? Because many people may think you might have some whales, or the market is being manipulated by some force that no one even have no idea who it is. Well, actually, it is someone that is controlling the market, and it is called the trap. That's the one you see on the bottom left side of my screen. He moves these prices around so that he can conduct an efficient market. A market is efficient to where he can always bring together those who are willing to buy and those who are willing to sell these products. That is his whole job. That is his whole purpose of being in the stock market, is that he needs to create a market, because you have a very wide scale of those who are willing to sell their Riot blockchain versus those who are willing to buy. Because the best price to buy Riot blockchain would be at the very low end, $1, 50 cents, 25 cents. That would be the perfect place for us to come in and purchase these shares, right? Well, on the other side of the spectrum, those who are willing to sell their Riot blockchain want to sell it at $100,000 per share, $1,000 per share. That gap is the reason why we have the trap. He needs to bring all of that together. He needs to fill that void to make sure that he creates the market between buyers and sellers. And every price bar you see, every volume bar you see, is literally his bidding. It's his work. It is what he has done in relation to the overall market. And he's going to take the price to wherever he can create an efficient market. It's just that simple. It doesn't require earnings reports. It doesn't require technical indicators. None of that matters to him. The only thing that matters to him is where he can create the supply and demand in this space. And wherever that price is, that's where he's going to go. It's just that simple. So you can see right here, 19.38%. We saw that coming back on the 14th, 15th of April. That is done. That is over. And the main reason why I wanted to come in and show you all these videos, because obviously the market in Riot blockchain is no longer in an uptrend. So we need to let it go that Riot blockchain is a buy at the moment, because it's not. The trap has confirmed that on this price chart. There's no need for us to get emotional about it. The decision has been made. The market in Riot blockchain is no longer in an upward trend. So we need to let that go and focus in on, okay, where would be the next price to see a Riot blockchain hold support. So now you can see this though. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this ascending line right here, and we're simply going to create the area of support, right? which is literally right around the vicinity here. Okay, so I will say it's around $33, $34. It's not exact, but that's around the location to where you would expect us to see some support, right? So now, the reason why I wanted to show you all this video and this chart is because, do you think the market is going to hold that price around $34? Do you think the market's going to hold support there? Or do you think the market is going to come because we have some areas already that Riot blockchain has came through, and we can actually utilize that to our benefit? Okay, take a look at this day right here. You don't think the market in Riot blockchain is going to try to come down to this top back in 2014? Do you not think that the market in Riot blockchain can literally come back down towards $30 per share? I mean, take a look at this. This is historical information. The trap has already been here. He's been here before. He's not used to this. So if the market is still weak, this area will be the next pristine area to see support. Take a look right there. We've seen the market in Riot blockchain back in 2012 held that price as support until we broke into the downside. And then again, we tested it back in 2014 in March as restriction, and we still found that area as restriction. The market price went down. So this is going to be the next area to find the support area in Riot blockchain. Okay, $30. I'm giving you all that heads up right now. So let's take it back over to what has occurred recently. All right, and I wanted to show you all a wider time frame as to how this market is still giving us weakness. Okay, so this is it. This is where the market is giving us weakness right now. There's no strength at all in the market in Riot blockchain. None of these 5-day price bars is giving us hints of weakness. There is a massive amount of weakness right now in Riot blockchain. Okay, let's look at this on a 2 weeks time frame. Look at that on a 2 weeks time frame. That is definitely massive weakness coming through. We got the volume also appearing, showing us that this market in Riot blockchain is weak. So we have some weakness to go through. Okay, and we're going to play that. The expectation is still going to be for Riot blockchain to go lower in price, and we're going to expect it to try to come down towards $30. It might even be $28. Okay, which would give us about 23, almost 24% movement to the downside right there. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it up there to towards $30 though initially, which will give us about 17-18% market weakness. I'm doing around 29. All right, so now we got something that can actually prop up the market in Riot blockchain, which is literally what, $34. We would obviously come in and TP the market right there. TP means come in and take profit. That's 7.25% profitability right there. And we are under the premise that that can happen, that the trap can come in and prop up this market right there around $34. So obviously you would need to come in and take some of that profit off the table there. But overall, we're going to bring it down to around 29. It might fall up a little bit higher, $29.10, you know, $29.20, but generally that's going to be the vicinity to where we're going to try to see the next area to where the trap is going to try to prop up the market right there. All right, so that's it. This is what we're seeing into the market for Riot blockchain. Now we want to give you all the opportunity to call the market right alongside with us. Tell us, where do you think the price in Riot blockchain is going to go? Drop us a comment in the comment section and tell us precisely where do you expect the market to be in the next couple of days. Let's do the next 7 to 8 days. Where will price be at in Riot blockchain? Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And as always, trade different.